Hello and welcome to your reading. This reading is for anyone who feels lost, confused, like their world's in a fog, knows that they're not happy with where they are and wants to go further to get out of the mess that they're in, who wants just some kind of sign, some kind of direction. That's what we're going to ask the cards today and Spirit to help us through. So first, let's figure out where we are. Because half of knowing how to get past whatever it is that we're in is knowing where we're at. So let's ask the cards, Spirit, God, Goddess, to just help us understand what is keeping us in this place. Like, what is this place that we are in? Help us identify even where we are, because sometimes that's half the battle too. Okay, these two cards really want to come out. Like one or two more cards to help us know where we are, what we're going through. Okay, that one. Oh, we got a few. Okay. So the first card is the point of sleep is to let it all go. I love that. It's a reminder that you need a rest. And that sometimes it's the reminder to just kind of sleep on it. Sleep on it and not, understand. Sleep on it and understand that the decision does not need to be made today. Just allow it to, function as is, and deal with it in deal with it in the morning tomorrow. Not enough the everyone story. So that's just pretty easy to figure out. It's one of those things where you're not the only one that feels like you're not enough. That is something that we're all feeling. It's something that we all deal with. And it's something that we all need to start understanding, that we are enough as we are. There's not this ridiculous standard we all have to meet that society has us believing in. Whatever you do in the moment is enough. Create right now, not just during the good. Create right now, not just during the soft good times. Not just during soft good times. Okay, yeah, that's what that says. Not just during soft good times. So this is beautiful because it's a reminder that even in darkness, there's creation. Even in confusion, even in, anger, even in anything that feels dark and heavy, there's creation. And sometimes creation is the answer. I can't tell you how many times I have found the answers through creative expression of me just using colored pencils and drawing like I'm 5. Creation is our brain's way of working out what it is and where we are at. And it's like giving you the ability to let go of the problem, get yourself absorb something else, and just allow your brain again to sort it out. These cards are getting me today. If no you out there, get out there. Okay, so that's weirdly worded, but it's if no you out there, get out there. It's one of those where it's like, if there's no version of you out there, get out there. You are the only one that can be you out there. So if there's no you out there, get out there. Be yourself. Tell your story. Let people see you for who you really are. And the last card of this to help us figure out where we are is don't spend time on it, spend time in it. That's important too, because that gets back to this create thing. That gets back to you needing to create. Don't spend time on it is you thinking, you observing, you analyzing, you planning, which all those things are good to a point, but you really need to get in it. You need to put yourself in the situation and actively work to do something to change the situation. A lot of times it's easy to think about what could be or what should be or how things should be and can be, but we forget that the thinking doesn't do much. It's the action that makes the changes. What you do makes the changes. What you say and then follow through with is what makes the changes. Stop telling yourself that, it's not enough right now, and allow yourself to just create the changes that you need to create, and whatever that looks like for you right now. It's going to be different for everybody. It could be you gardening, it could be you drawing, painting, writing, molding clay, or your creation right now could be you just taking the garbage out and creating a new clean space. Your creation could be you folding laundry and creating a new space. Creation is not limited by arts and crafts and activity. Creation is you doing the act of anything that allows you to create something new for you. So let's ask the tarot cards. what else we can learn about why we are in the space that we are in, why we're dealing with this not enough, and maybe give us, a little chance to understand the actions that we need to take to help us to get out there, to help us understand, hey, while I'm not feeling enough, what is it that can help me feel like maybe there's something to hold on to, there's something to keep me going forward. These 2 cards, oh, that feels right. All right. Our first card, okay, 8 of Swords. I was actually kind of thinking this card was going to pop up because the 8 of Swords really is about us being trapped in our head. Swords is that intellect card. It's our mind. It's our mentality. And this web is created, and she put herself in this place. All she has to do in order to get up from this web is remove the blindfold, carefully just face the swords the other way, and she can get up. She can even use the swords to create, or to cut through the web. But instead, she just lays here trapped and paralyzed because that's easier than making a move to do anything. 10 of Cups. This is a beautiful thing to see, because this is what's often considered the wish come true, the happily ever after card. But it's also a reminder that you can have what looks like on the outside the perfect picture of family, the perfect picture of life, but if what's on the inside doesn't match that, then it's not what it seems. It's not as it is. Or maybe you do have, a better life than what you realize, but because you're holding yourself to such a high standard, an unrealistic standard, you're not able to see that what you have is everything that you want. The 10 of Cups a lot of times is a reminder too that you need to look into your own heart space and see what it is that truly would make you happy. And then we have the 4 of Coins. A reminder that Pentacles, coins is not just about your finances, it's about your time and energy, because you spend time and you spend energy. And this person, every time I see this card, is just holding on so tightly to their time, their energy, their resources, because they don't know, they don't trust, they don't understand that there is enough for them on the other side. It's back to this not enough story. And it's the fact that they don't want to spend time in it, because if you spend time in it, then there's a chance that your resources, your time and energy could slip a little, and that's okay. But spending time on it isn't going to get you anywhere forward. Holding on to everything that you have and just keeping it for yourself isn't going to get you out there. It's going to keep you in the same place you already are. And then we have the Empress, which is telling me that you have the ability to plant seeds during this time and create anything that you need to. Create anything that is going to help you move forward in such a way that you are supported. But you have to get past the mind game and the worry and the fear and the doubt, and you have to tell yourself that maybe my best isn't great, and that's okay. But right now, my best is enough, because this is what my 100% looks like. And tomorrow, maybe my 100% will look worse, or maybe it will look better. But I bet you a month from now, if you allow yourself to create, to get into it, to put yourself out there, to use the swords to free yourself, that you're enough, that you're best, that you're 100% now will be your 80% then. And that transition, that phase, that growth is beautiful and 100% what you're trying for. So now that we kind of have a better understanding of what's keeping us in this fog, and understanding that it's really just about us doing the action, let's ask the cards what it is that we need to do to help us stay motivated, to help us keep moving forward. What can we do? What lessons can we learn? How can we create better? How can we find ourselves in a place where we understand that we have, we probably have what we want without even realizing it, as long as we allow ourselves to grow and see exactly what it is that we want to have. The Empress too is one of those reminders that it's like the blank canvas. It's scary at first, but once you start getting into it, once you start allowing yourself to create with what you have, it doesn't matter, because after a while the picture just kind of becomes what it is. It's like when you're planting a garden. You got to start somewhere, and then things just start to evolve. So, Dragon Sword, protecting the future. That's a reminder that right now, moving forward, that you're looking at your future and you're thinking that it's unreachable. If you're hoarding something, you aren't utilizing your resources that you have around you because you're hoarding them because you're scared, because you're being this person. So while you think that you're protecting your future, you're actually keeping it at a standstill. You're keeping it in a place where it's stagnant and it's not going to move forward. Adaptability. So this is, or the Woodwives adaptability. This is us needing to realize that, right now it's important that we be flexible and that we adapt. Stop trying to get it right. Stop trying to get it perfect. Stop trying to, make it make sense. Just understand that it's more important that we do and that you create and that you move forward than it is following the perfect plan or doing exactly as so-and-so said that you should. Do it the way that works. Me Talks, repairing the body, mind, and spirit. What I love about this card is just, it's a bubble bath and it's you being still. It's about you being still in a bubble bath and allowing yourself just to relax, to give in, to say, right now I have so much going on. I need to give myself that chance to just be. And half the time when you're just being, you're allowing yourself to plant the seeds. That still counts as spending time in it and allowing yourself to say, this is enough and I'm going to let go. Think of this as like the point of sleep is to let it all go. This is another version of sleep. Fool's Embrace, transmuting the pain. This card is so beautiful and so, I don't know, for me, I always feel kind of speechless when I look at it because we've all been in this position, literally like this actual position. We've all found ourselves crying, feeling dark, feeling like, nothing good can come of this. But as you see, this person has light in the wings. There's light around him. And, I call myself a fool a lot, but I do it in a loving way because I know in order for me to do what I want to do, what I need to do, I have to be a fool sometimes. And that sometimes to me being a fool means I have hope, I have dreams, I have wishes, I have aspirations, and I follow through and I keep going with them. So Fool's Embrace, transmuting the pain, is that reminder that it's going to feel foolish. It's going to seem foolish. And that's okay, because what we're doing is we're transmuting that pain. We're turning it into something that's going to shine, and we're going to allow ourselves to be seen and embraced by others as we continue to love ourselves, work through this, and give ourselves the chance to just be. Last card of this one is Will-O-Wisp, treasure hidden in the shadows. That's exactly what I was talking about with the Fool's Embrace here. With the light, with the shining, with, understanding that in darkness that there is something to be obtained. There are lessons that need to be learned. There is the whole of understanding that what you're going through now is going to be pivotal and it's going to be important and it's going to help you be the best version that you're going to be. But you need to understand that you're the one that carries the power, that you have the ability to create and the ability to move forward. So this has been a pretty heavy reading, so we're just going to ask Spirit to give us just something to keep us going forward, to help us just, have something to hold on to give us something that feels refreshing and helps us to understand that, while we're in this dark space, while we're in this dark place, what it is that we can do in this very moment, in this very second, to help us through these dark times, to help us through this pain, to help us through, this uncertainty, because we're in it. There's no doubt you're in this. You are in it. We have a lot of cards. All right, Eternal Light. I'm a beacon of eternal light, illuminating the path for myself and others. And that's exactly what I was talking about with Fool's Embrace. That what you're going through is going to help others. It's that reminder that this isn't just something that you're going through. Others are going through similar things, and when you get the chance to see your growth and your transmutation and your beauty, you're going to be able to help others through the same thing. Cosmic energy. I'm infused with cosmic energy, which empowers and uplifts me. So I feel that with that Empress card and the ability to create. You already have it within you. It's just about trusting it and allowing it to consume you so that way you can create, you can be. Celestial being. I am a celestial being connected to the stars and the infinite universe. This is a reminder, and the fact that this is going on top of the adaptability card feels important to me too, because it's one of those things that is where you need to remember that we are all one and we are all doing our best, and some of our best isn't great, some of our best is better than others, but what matters is, like I said, that 100%, as long as you keep putting your 100%, a month from now, your 100% is going to look like your current 80%. Sorry, I said that backwards. A month from now, your, 80% is going to look like your current 100%, and you're going to see that growth. And I mean, clearly even I mess up sometimes. All right, and then we got mystical vision. I have mystical vision for my life, and I follow it with confidence. So this tells me that you already know what it is that you're going towards. Like, this 10 of Cups isn't just by coincidence. You know what your dream life looks like, and some things aren't matching up. But what's matching up, I don't think is necessarily external. I think it's internal. Because of these 8 of Swords, it's just telling me that your mind is what's plaguing against you. But you have the ability to just look around you and realize, you know what? It's not as it seems. And our last card, Serene Light. My inner light is serene, bringing calm and clarity to me. So, there's a lot that you're feeling. There's a lot that you're going through. But you have all these beautiful things inside of you. And even though your mind is trying to tell you that you're worthless, that you're not enough, that things aren't worth it, that you're not worth getting out there, you 100% are. It's just a matter of letting it go, trusting the process, and allowing yourself to create. And if you don't know what it is that you can do to create, go ahead and write a question in the comments below, and we can talk about it. We can work it out. We have a community, let's utilize it. And if you want more information about how it is that you can get through this, because clearly this is something that we need to get through. You need to get into it. You need to find action somewhere. Words are hard today. And there's a link in the description below that you can click on for a private reading. And that way we can get you the information that you need. And right now, me working through whatever this verbal bullshit that I'm working through is right now, is just proof that, sometimes it's not a matter of it being perfect. It's just a matter of it being done and knowing that, there's a chance that somehow this reading with all my little screw-ups, blurbs, and, vocal whateverness, it's going to help somebody. And I'm going to claim that, and I'm going to put this out there no matter what. So this is your reading. I thank you for coming today, and I hope you have a great day.